There she goes. She's coming in.
Hi.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, people? You back with us, Karina?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
One of my stores is calling with the power.
I swear,
you just an update.
You'll never get a break from that job. I tell you, Karina has a damn job, y'all. She has a job, and they getting on her nerves because of the storm. My power was out in and out earlier. I was about to tell you, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But it don't pass now, so thank God. So what's happening, everybody? What's going on, people? Please, if you listen to us right now, I need for you to share this out, hit the subscribe button, as well as hit that like button so the algorithm can pick us on up. And before we get into the chat, I see y'all already in the chat. Let's start it off with the first person up top. You ready? Who's right next to me? Introduce yourself.
Bye-bye. See,
bye-bye.
I knew it.
She was waiting. She was waiting to say something.
It never fails. Every time. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, it's Lindsay. How y'all doing today? Welcome to another episode with my fellow Ladybirds. I hope y'all ready to tap in today.
Yes, my audio seemed to be all right today. We might be cooking today. And right underneath Miss Lindsay Becky Shea, as you see in her, I like that little. It kind of resembles AFN's. Okay, I was about to ask you about that, but I'm glad I'm talking about it now. So you know what? Hey,
got it on Pinterest, girl. Pinterest. I'm trying something new. I was always the plain Jane with nothing in my background, so I was like, let me do something different for the 99 and the 2000. But what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Stina B, checking in one time for the one time. Excited to be here with my girls, and let's have a good show.
We shall, because we got. Oh, I forgot to put one topic up, and we'll bring it up though. But man, it's been an exciting week today because. We get into that. Let's get introduced right next to her. Then we'll get into that topic. Go ahead, right next to Miss Stina B. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Superfan K. What's going on, y'all? Glad to have you here. I'm glad to be back with the ladies. So we're gonna have a good show and talk about some things. And Superfan K been in the streets again. So I look a little tired, but just woke up from a nap. And then my store is all struggling right now with this power thing. So bear with us or bear with me.
Okay. So if you start having that, just remember, mute yourself if you got to answer a call. But yeah, and she probably getting a call right now.
We want to hear the tea.
I know we want to hear all your business. I mean, Well, that is Miss Karina. So Miss Karina, tell us, where in the world were you this weekend? What was happening? What's happening? What you been up to? And this week too.
This weekend. Well, I've been working. First of all, went to the training camps. I've been to all of them except for one. So, that's been a task. So, training camp yesterday, Braves game yesterday, training camp today, work today, meeting today. Got a lot going on, but ready for football Friday. Today we were with the Dirty Birds Nest, so we were showing out and in our all red, having a good time. I hadn't got a chance to post those pictures. Yeah. Then I went to a tailgate video shoot with Thomas.
I wish I could have made it, but I just couldn't make it. I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Just my head. My headspace was I wasn't there. I was like, I ain't even gonna go out there and act like I'm in a great mood and rise up when I want to go home and go to sleep. So that's what I wanted.
So I did that too. Yeah. So tailgate, haven't even posted those pictures yet. But yeah, it's been a busy weekend with football and watching our players and getting excited. And I promise you, if the newbies didn't know who I was, they know now. Cause I've been front and center at every camp.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure this is shared in every place. And then, Miss Tina B, what the heck have you been doing? You know, I know you've been booked and busy. You know, where were you as far as comedy shows wise and things like that?
Yeah, your girl been around. You know, Maggie and I hosting our Friday Night Vibes every Friday night here in the city. Y'all come check us out.
Free 99, folks.
Free 99. For the free ski. And I got some funny people I bring every week. This week I have one of my good girlfriends that's going to be the featured comic this week, so y'all got to come check her funny ass out. And then of course we get into a little karaoke afterwards, and it's always a vibe, so y'all come through. My next comedy show is August 19th. I believe that's a Wednesday. I'll be at Laughing Skull doing my thing. And then,
I love Laughing Skull. That's one of my spots, for real.
I love Laughing Skull. And then I just recently received some news that I will share at the end of the show. So you got to stay tuned for that.
Is it what you kind of hinted at? You was waiting on some info?
Yeah, I was waiting on some info, girl, and I got it. So I'm excited to share some news later on, and
I got some
get it popping.
You got some news, Karina?
Yeah. Oh, I also did a 5K this weekend too. But my news is I meet my little Saturday. I've been going through the process being a big sister with the Big Brothers Big Sister program. So I'm officially a big sister with the Big Brothers Big Sister program, and I meet my little person. They call them the littles on Saturday. So I'm super excited being a mentor to the young ones, volunteering.
How blessed! How blessed she is going to be to be with you.
And I've been going through this process since February. So it's a long process. It's not like you just snap your fingers and I'm a big sister. Oh no.
Yeah, they do the background, they gotta check you legit, they gotta make sure you're all right around these babies. But we already know
that is so good.
Just of it, but I think ours have already died down.
Yeah, I think ours just
flash flood warnings and all that.
Me, child.
Yeah, they're going on right now.
What's going on, Brandon Shun? How's it going, buddy? How's it going, man?
Brandon Shun. Your whole government.
Right. Lady C, good evening, ladies. Hey. How you doing?
Hey, Lady C.
Hey.
Got Will the Thrill. He says, do you still find time to sleep? Right, Karina. Do you sleep? I ask her that every time. I'm like, how much hours do you sleep?
I do sleep. I mean, I do. I take little naps here and there, but I get my rest because I want to keep on going. Right. So I do rest. Like I said, I just woke up not too long ago, and I jumped up and I was like, oh shoot, the show, and then I was bombarded with phone calls from the stores. So I sleep. It's just here and there. But hey, I can sleep later. I'm trying to enjoy life. So when I can't move or get around, I can say I had a fulfilling life. And I had
Brandon said, is it just me or is the audio messed up? Do y'all hear audio? Is it sound weird to y'all or anything like that?
Not over here.
Not over here.
I don't hear anything.
Me either. Let us know. Anybody else that hear it? Now, if it's you might want to refresh. Congrats, ladies. Make Way Sports. What's happening? Rise up, ladies. Y'all go ahead and put in the chat if we are sounding crazy or chopped up, because we got great audio on our side, and I was praising that we was sounding good today. So hopefully, ain't nobody said nothing yet.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, he thinks it was him.
Okay. Well, hopefully. All right. So, with that being said, ladies, let's get into it. What you say, Lindsay?
tell them just keep us posted if it sounds weird, so we can try to get it right. If
Lady Birds, ain't nobody else said nothing. Sounds good. Make Way Sports says sounds good. So yep, that was just you. So if y'all have your issues, just come on in. Okay, I think it was me. I had to close the app. My bad, ladies. YouTube had some internals. I refreshed it and it sounds great. Try it, guys, if you have some issues. Yeah, I know. A lot of people was complaining about YouTube earlier today. That it was kind of slow. I know BlackBerry was on not too long ago. He could still be on. They and they're fussing. But he was having some audio and all that kind of issues too. Yeah, they fight all day. It was like fan something, whatever he called his show. I can't think of it right now. Fan Speaks. He one of his fans speaks, and they on there just getting it in. So yeah, no, I tuned in for a little bit. I was like, let me get ready for this show. You got it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna just talk about what's happening with the Falcons right now because we got to get ready for Friday. So of course, there's a lot of
training camp game this week. I am so happy. So happy.
Down there, Lindsay? We got our comedy show, so we're gonna have to miss it, unfortunately.
We'll have to tell him to put it on the TV.
Yeah, we're gonna have it on the TV now. Okay, we ain't gonna play about that. We ain't missing the game, but in case you can't get tickets to preseason game, come on out. It will have the game on for y'all if y'all want to watch it with some of the Lady Birds that will be hanging back for the comedy. I'm gonna put that flyer up in a moment. So let's talk about this. Injuries. So Jalon Walker, injured reserve. He torn his ACL and ended his season, and immediately changed defensive depth chart. With that, last week we were saying that he was carted off the field. We didn't know officially, but of course, I think on the show we confirmed that it was an ACL tear and he could miss significant time. Now they have ruled him out entirely for the season. Now, with that being said, Falcons Ian had to make a quick rush and grab. And I know folks were saying, who can they bring in his absence? It's really hard to replace Jalon Walker, but we did sign a veteran defensive end, Cameron Sample, on August 10th. Sample gives the Falcons another experienced body on the edge while they evaluate how they're going to compensate Walker's absence. So, of course, we're just going to have to get a lot of people on that depth chart. Some people are going to have to step it up, move over to a different position. We're just going to have to see how this works. But a little bit more about that particular player. Hold on. So Cameron gives Atlanta an experienced, bigger body defensive end at 6'3", 272 pounds. He has appeared in the 61 NFL games and has 7 career sacks, including 2 in 14 games for Cincinnati last season. The timing is important because Jalon Walker is out for the season, so Atlanta needs more bodies and experience in its defensive front rotation. Sample was signed just days after Walker, was injured. For Atlanta, Sample can provide 3 things: edge depth, run defensive size, and an experienced rotational pass rusher. He doesn't have to replace Walker 1-for-1. If he can give the Falcons reliable snaps while players like Harold Perkins Jr. develop, the signing could become valuable. Perkins and Kendall Daniels are already getting increased opportunities during camp. And that's something I wanted to bring up there. So with that being said, Ms. Becky, do you know anything about this player, or just overall how we're trying to fill in the gaps when we was so excited and everything? How are you feeling about these injury blows to our team right about now?
I have no idea who Cameron is, but the research will be pending because I gotta look and see before Friday. But being hit with the injury bug right now, and I don't know what the result of it is. Hopefully they ain't playing too hard. But again, what we discovered that they hadn't been tackling since whomever, whenever. So right. I don't know if this is.
We couldn't even get a sack to save our ass for a while.
And just like they were talking about on Regulators on Sundays, like how you practice is how you play. So now that makes a lot of sense. as to probably why they have not been doing anything like they need to be doing it. But again, I just hope this move is a good move. But I am gonna go and research. Go and researching when we get done because
I mean, look, if he getting sacks, hey, I'm happy. This is all we need. Just he don't have to be. He's not going to be a starter or anything like that. But if he come in here and just add some much needed depth and is useful when we put him out there, that's all I care about. You know, we don't need these big flashy players, but we just need. I guess they was like, let's go with some experience instead of bringing in, an inexperienced guy, because we really need to be deep and tough at that position. So, Miss Nina, what you got on that? What you got on it?
Yeah, you know, I'm a fantasy girly, so I have to pay attention to a lot more than just my team, even though I love my team so much. So I've heard Cameron's name brought up before. I really think it's his coming and signing is far more focused on JPJ side, not necessarily Jalon side.
Right.
Like you said, he didn't produce great numbers.
Yeah.
But he does have experience playing under Joe Burrow.
Actually, he was an AFC championship.
As
well. So
I mean,
playoff experience as well.
He played with Joe Burrow when he was good. So he has experience playing in playoffs, which would be really helpful to help with the rookies. I really consider this almost like an insurance policy, because waiting on and now rumors of what could happen to JPJ, which I'm sure we'll talk about later. Mm-hmm. We're basically on the clock. I feel like we're on the clock. Like we have to come in here and be super strategic about our next moves to make sure that if we don't have the ones we want, which we're already minus one of them for sure for the end of the season, what does that look like for us? So I like the Cameron sample signing. I also heard that we were trying out somebody else. I can't think of his name right now, but I think we were looking into somebody else on that edge side to kind of help from the Jalen Walker side of things. So I like what I'm hearing, because that means they're active. You know, if this was last year, we probably would have still been dragging our feet about the what to do. And I appreciate the sense of urgency. I think that's what was missing a lot with these decisions. There was no sense of urgency to make a decision. And I feel like they're actually like, okay, we got to do something. We got to do something quick. So I'm happy to hear. Like I said, he's got experience playing in the playoffs and stuff like that, all the way up to the AFC Championship. So I value that type of experience to our rooks. Mm-hmm. And I hope that whoever else they're looking at could be potential help for us on the edge as well, because that's what we really need to focus on
right. That's exactly, like we was struggling on that in that edge, and we finally got some pass rushers and people. It's like, whoa. Come on, Falcons. Come on, y'all. But, injuries happen in practice. That's just what happens, y'all. It's just the name of the game. In this heat, cramps. For some reason, Achilles and all, like someone said, we need to bubble wrap these ankles and all that, and knees and stuff, because we know how y'all have the kids' playground, some of them soft, foamy playground. That's what we need. Everybody just need some foam.
Mm-hmm. Y'all want to play in bubbles.
Oh my God. So that way they just fall, they bounce back up.
They just bounce right back up like children. Like the baby straps that they have. If the baby falls back, the head won't go back. We're gonna start putting that on.
Right.
Because I'm sick.
Ms. Karina, what do you think about these injuries for our edge rush and all that, linebackers, this and that and the other? How are you feeling about this?
I can tell you now, being at training camp every day, and watching them make the plays and stuff, I'm like, ooh, you see people like, oh my gosh, every time you see a hit. I think what's helping us is, like Cena said, the urgency, and I think it's having Matt Ryan involved. I think he's already planning for backup A, B, C, D. So there's a plan. So that's why we're seeing these quick this quick action being taken versus saying, "Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? We're out for the season." You can't replace Walker, but I think with the experience that will help us, and with Matt Ryan already having a plan and working through it and using the team, the administrative team to figure out things, I think we'll be okay. We just got to make sure it all falls in place. And as Auntie Pam say, trust the process and just see it through.
We're gonna get that today. She'll be here.
We really got to trust real bad.
And back to Make Way Sports, she said, I believe that Samson is going to leave a major impact on the pass rush, as well as HBJ has been shifted inside. Are you okay? So look for Harris to rush more and likely Daniels off the edge. Sample is a former 4th rounder in Cincy. Yeah. So I don't know too much about him, but I do hope that he makes an impact because we need it right now.
Yeah, he, like you said, he's not like a standout. He just
right. But he just added to the depth.
Better than nothing. Oh, the guy's name is, hold on, I just seen it. I don't know what team he played for though. Emmanuel Ogba. That name sounds familiar.
Ogba. Oh, who we just signed to?
OGBAH. I'm about to look at it right now.
And so I think this guy's nothing more than a special team standby because the LB's
from Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a DL from Kansas.
Okay. So why has the Atlanta Falcons signed a pass rusher in free? Why has the Atlanta signed a? Why haven't or have they pass rush in the free agency? I mean, well, we just picked somebody up. Like I said, just give us time, like because we got 3-man roster down. So you're gonna start seeing some cuts and probably different additions to the team. So it's not over yet, yeah. It's not over. The roster is not rounded out yet. They're gonna definitely make the best decisions for this team because we got a tough game already. Game 1, yeah. So, pretty much the Falcons season this year. We got to win every game. Just the bottom line. It says, great point, make way. So Bokum is a stud too. Okay. He ain't got, I'm just saying. Savannah is not, well, you talking about that guy? Yeah, I know, because they was saying two sacks last year out of 14 games. Like I said, don't expect a lot of flash from this guy, but, if anything, he can get a couple of sacks, I'm happy with that.
He can block because he a thick one. Y'all saw them stats.
We need. We've been talking about. We need some big old bigums on this defense. So knock some folks down. I wonder why we have never have strength and conditioning coach that can keep our players. I mean, it's not just the Falcons' strength and conditioning. It's across the NFL.
That's across the league in general.
Right.
But we also got to stop rotating the staff too. But that's another day, another convo. But
I think hopefully we hold on to what we got for a change.
Agreed.
They become successful. It's too much to go wrong. But we are the Falcons. It's any given Sunday. Hoping it will be Trice time. Finally, might be his last chance. Well, yeah, it's gonna be everybody's last chance. All these 1-year prove-its and. It's a lot of people. No, like I said last show, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe unless your contract is signed, sealed, and captured and delivered. No, ma'am. Nobody's safe. So far, I don't like the Falcons' strength and conditioning, folks. I mean, and I don't either. But I don't think I want to isolate just the Falcons because there's a lot of ACLs and knee injuries and this and that going around the NFL. Unfortunately, it's a lot. Like the Panthers just got a whole bunch of people in injuries. I think their linebackers or something they were saying was a couple of them were out. So it happens, y'all. That's why we just got to be very strategic with the moves that we make. Keep these players healthy and safe. I thought JPJ was in for a monster season. Well, my thing is with that. They're going to have to rain down and give JPJ his sentence soon. It could be between the 6 to 8 games. So I'm really honestly not counting on to see JPJ much if they decide to make that decision, because I think Beatles was saying that they have to talk with NFL and get that information to update us when they know. So it's still kind of speculation on what's to happen. But he was saying it could be any day now.
Right, and that's what I'm waiting on, because I'm like, can we include preseason games in this count?
Right, but they probably talk about starting games.
But I will say we do have a later what you call it this year? Y'all, come on, help me.
Late bye week.
Late bye week.
Yeah.
Bye week.
We got a late bye week this year.
Mm-hmm.
But can we get him back before the bye week? That's what I'm looking at now. If things are as they have been rumored, or
they suspend them by the end of the year, and we get them for the first half of the season.
Mm.
And by we already making strides by that point. Then of course they're already preparing for who's going to step up when he has to get out and be suspended for a while. So you can go anyway. But normally they typically give them the start of the season though. So I mean that's the realistic. But it would be nice if it was just like, let them play a little bit and we can start this next year. It's like, okay, please. Seeing a lot of love for Joey Bosa and Von Miller, and I love the idea, but in execution, I really don't want to go there.
Please. When was the last time you heard somebody talk about Von Miller?
I haven't. Not at all.
You're not making an impact, sir. Your name don't hold weight anymore.
He said he's too old, Scotty said. I think they had plans to put Walker back to his original position off the ball. Well, what we gonna do now?
Right.
What we gonna do now?
Well, that don't matter now, Brandon.
No more wood.
Right.
Yeah, we know for sure.
Next man up.
Let's go. Just gonna be ready. Look, we ready. Be ready.
Okay.
Right. Atlanta Falcons bring back Leonard Floyd or sign Hassan Riddick. Scotty's calling me.
I was thinking about that, but I don't know. I mean, Leonard Floyd was a good culture choice for us, but I don't know if he produced enough for us. So
no, he didn't.
I was just talking about that, Savannah, about the injuries. I didn't know New Orleans was being hit too, but I know the Panthers were with their injuries. What's going on in New Orleans and Carolina? Injuries happened, just messed up that it was Jalen.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. And he was so excited. Good news, though. Everything I'm reading is pointing to Divine's ankle is going to... Yeah, and we're going to get into that conversation, actually. I think that's one of our next topics. Let me see. About Divine Diablo. Yeah, here he goes.
And that was Saturday at the Saturday Night Lights. At the
So with that, we were just talking about certain players here, but Harold Perkins Jr. and Kendall Daniels, we were just talking about earlier, are getting opportunities with Divine Diablo working through an injury, which Kevin Stefanski is saying it's not really significant. So at least that's some good news on that side. So we'll probably see Divine come back fairly soon. It doesn't seem like it's too bad of an injury. But yeah, next man up. That's just pretty much all that's going with that.
Yep.
So I mean, it's pretty much it's really not a lot to kind of go over and talk about, really, because we finally are getting ready to have some real action on the field, so we can have a whole bunch to talk about. But let me see what the chat is saying right here. Let's see here. I think Miss Pam is still in the storm. The storm. I'm trying to get this screen to pop over. Come on, screen. It's like 3 comments, and I can't get to it. Y'all read them if y'all see them. What's the last 3 comments? There we go.
The last 3, it says, Trenton says, I can see Ian calling Floyd last minute, paying him half of what he got last year.
Okay. Let me go back. I see it now. Okay. Trenton. Okay, let me get back up. Don't drink alcohol, beer, or liquor, period. Okay, good. Be drinking, forgive his grammar. Has decent ceiling, think I Okay, Divine needs to stay. Yeah, Diablo needs to stay healthy. So you still think that JPJ plays day one? I think they're gonna try. I don't know. Cause the way Beatles is talking, it's like they're making their decision fairly soon. He might get a preseason snap, but I don't know. They got to make that quick decision. Good news. Okay, there we go. Here he goes. Sorry about that. I was having some issues over here. There's decent ceiling. I think we wouldn't be mad at him. Scotty be drinking. Forgive him. He said, I don't drink alcohol, beer, or liquor, period. That's right. Stay sober, my friend. Don't follow our footsteps, because I wish.
Yeah, don't. Please don't follow mine.
Because she was getting free drinks the other day. We was going out, hanging out. I'm like, see, make sure she get home safe. But she was all right. She was flirting, though. That's why. Trenton Houston.
Not the one I want, child. The one I want ain't single, girl.
Well, yeah. Stay away from that.
You just flirt with a friend. You just flirt.
It ain't tricking it. They got it. Okay, don't worry about it. If they giving it,
Maggie trying to put me out there, girl.
That's my song right there, girl. Sing it. Go ahead and sing it. I actually saw him at concert, at King George concert.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Trice and Thomas, Dolores and Harrison. We have multiple.
We do have Brandon, Dolores,
or Walker. We're fine. Not. We're fine or what? Is it we're fine not, or you just being?
Are you trying to say now? We're fine now. Because what? How you gonna say
fine
we're fine
now?
Not?
Well, I mean, but everybody's grammar is off today. So with all of these 1-year contracts, right? Y'all share this out while y'all in here. We got 20 people up in here. Should be more, but I think because everybody just kind of out having a good time before the season start. With all these 1-year contracts, we got hungry players and young linebackers, so we're gonna be okay. And I'm good. I mean, I'm not putting the panic button up there. I'm not at all. I mean, I know Ian is equipped and ready to go. We got Matt Ryan and all them making all the quick decisions. Not even a day later, they already signed.
Here come Magnus. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you start spending time much. Here he go.
He gonna be. And I'm gonna get to your comment in a minute. When the Falcons, they're gonna make an example out of JPJ, but it ain't fair. Yeah,
no, they not. They're gonna make an example out of him.
We're gonna try to stay optimistic, but we are the Falcons, and they've been wanting to get something to happen to us.
Might do that, but not the Falcons. Trust me, they would have already done so. I promise you, baby. Right. All this time that has passed, they would have already made an example out of him if they wanted to. It won't come from the Falcons. It'll come from Roger Goodell.
Right. Even though we're gonna try to appeal and like, come on, man, he got to do his little stuff with the court and all that. Let him do that first.
Community service. He can
do that first. Let him clean up some stuff and do whatever he's supposed to do.
Lindsay, don't laugh at me.
So, and thank you, Jerome. Shout out to Jerome and everybody that just been giving me all kinds of love and praises and hugs and loves and gifts and flowers and people that showed up to my father's memorial service Saturday. Maggie T had to put all that together, and yeah, I was a wreck, a nervous wreck and emotional and all that, but I survived it. Thank goodness, so that's behind me now. So now he could just rest peacefully, and now we just got to get my mama together because she lost the love of her life. So that's my biggest concern. So of course, if y'all wanted to still donate and help her out around the house, we still got our GoFundMe, and you can cash app the cash app down there. Atlanta Falcons Nation. If you want to continue to donate and put some money in my mama's pocket so she could take care of herself, even though she's gonna be all right. Family got her, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing like losing somebody that really was that person that took care of everything. And I'm gonna say this to you women. Okay. I'm gonna repeat this. Okay. Please get some business about yourself. I don't care. I want to be put up and princessed. No, you need to learn how to flip a checkbook, makes your own money, even if you put it to the side and take a couple of hundred off of his check and put it in an account somewhere. Well, he ain't even gotta know about it. But make sure, I'm just putting y'all on game. Make sure you can take care of yourself if things happens. Okay.
Hello.
All these people, I don't want to work and I want to be, no. Okay.
Oh,
You'll see how that backfires at the end, because you ain't gonna know nothing about nothing. Especially when they'll put you in there and let you know exactly what's going on with stuff. You don't even know what to log in at.
Period.
So it's a lesson. No, not bashing anybody. I ain't making this direct to just anybody, but it's to all us.
It's the truth.
Stop trying to mooch off of these folks on these dates and everything else, trying to get free meals. Baby, have some money in your pocket so you can take care of yourself. And that's for you men too. Okay. Yeah, I be wanting sugar mamas and people that take care of your ass. Okay, because I don't want nothing to do with you. So Brandon Sean said, so the NFL and the NFLPA agreed to have the NFL wait to impose punishment until the case has been disposed. His case won't be disposed until next year. They could wait until next season to be suspend him. And that's what I was thinking, because I think they have a time frame for him to do that with the court and everything else in Florida. So I'm thinking they're going to probably let him ride that out. So we may see JBJ, but like I said, these are just rumors and talks and words and things like that until we hit it from the horse's mouth. We're going to say possibly. Okay. Allegedly. There you go. So I don't think we're going after any old guys because they're trying to create a culture with the young guys. It's the smart. I agree with that. That's what I was saying last week. I was like, they was like, get a veteran to come up in here. We're probably not going to get too many of them, but we do need at least a couple of them for, just for locker room and depth purposes. But they're going to continue to sign young. I think that's just where we're going with it, because we got a lot of young players that are just amazing on this team, and we got to grow with those players. We just signed London. Bijan, everybody that's getting their paper. We got to make sure that everybody is healthy and strong and young around them to protect these guys.
But at least he was out there though, so that's a good thing too, James. We got to see him and take pictures with him, so that was a good thing, because I know everybody was like, was he gonna be out there? But we see him, and he was just so humble and very you can tell he just seemed a little bit different. Like he was like, okay, I need to chill. This is another blessing I'm getting to even be here. So it was good to see him out there at least, because if he wasn't there, then that's saying something else.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Miss Karina, because you were actually at practice for quite a few games, and let's talk about Obrick. With his wife, I'll rest in peace to his wife and everything else, and he came back just one day later.
Saturday, we took a picture with him Saturday at the. Yeah.
I heard it on Blackberry's show. I want to say, I think it was Blackberry, or it was Ty. He came on before us, but it basically just saying, what would that do for our defense with him kind of grieving and things like that. But what I can say the fact that I am grieving, distraction is a huge part of helping with this. So that's why I was like, I'm coming on the show. I'm getting ready to do my radio station stuff soon. I'm going to go ahead and get that training in so we can have some things to talk about. But being around family and friends, and, that's a family to him, of course, now it's all new coaching staff. So, but now he's getting implemented with them and getting to know everybody. And of course, he's still holding on to some of his players that he is comfortable with and used to. I think the distraction with these games, the road games, traveling, all of that's going to keep him busy. And I'm hoping that, yes, they have mentors and everything for these players, but what about our coaching staff as well? We got to look out for their mental as well. So I do hope that he does have like a grievance counselor or something that's helping him get through this, so shout out to him, and, our condolences to that family as well. But did you, the defense to you, did it look pretty good and intact for the most part for you?
Well, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say I think it's therapy. Like we all deal with things. I was give an example. For instance, like for me, I tell everyone I said my therapy is going to the games and being around water. So if I'm not, everyone's like, "Well, how you so happy go lucky all the time? You never like you stressed because I have that to go to." So for him, I think that's his therapy, and I think as long as he's doing that for that moment, he's okay. But when he go home, he's by himself. It's like, okay, let me get back on the field. I don't have to think about it. And when he was there Saturday, he took a picture with us, Big Country Low, and we were showing him love, and you can tell he's going through it, but you can also tell that he's putting it out there on the field, and I think that's where he's putting that energy on the field. So, of course, we're gonna keep him prayed up, and I think we'll be okay. I think he'll be okay because I think again that's his therapy. So as long as he has that, he'll be okay.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm terrible with the grammar today. That's all right, people. We ain't the Nazis for grammar. So we'll figure it out. We can't figure it out. Because these comments you can't delete them and redo them. So I've learned my lesson on that. I don't say some stuff like, "Oh, I didn't mean to put that," but you know what? It's all right. Magnus, what your hating self doing? What you doing? Are you driving today?
Doing the most as per usual.
Hey, Magnus. We gonna put you on the show. You need to pause your train ride on
all in or all out. Don't be trying to. Hey, Magnus.
Hey, but you still doing the most.
We all in or we all out. You see how we came in on Sunday? Strong.
Right. It says
threw our hat in the air and we came.
It says, I see. I'm so sick of this thing. Trying to put this comment up here. Then we're gonna get to the next topic in a minute. But yeah, I got some good conversations going on. I see Pierce getting one or zero games, referencing Sheldon Richardson 153-mile-per-hour high-speed chase with 12-year-old and a gun. He received 1 game suspension. Wow, that's a lot going on to just get 1 game suspension. Jesus.
Those aren't. I don't.
We're hoping, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But then again, his case was kind of down to almost dropped. So, or it's been dropped. Maybe they'll look at the severity that it's not as severe, and maybe they'll give him a little slap, a little fine, and say maybe a couple of games. That's what we're hoping.
Yeah, because my thing is, Rakia as. Excuse my language. She out here parading around. She was at All-Star Weekend with her little cute outfit on with everything hanging out.
Well, that's kind of different.
And
she ain't really doing nothing. She ain't got no choice but to parade around right now.
That's what I'm saying. After she was humbled with that ACL injury. She thought she was gonna go back in there and just tear it up this summer. No, you have to see too.
She dropping back.
You have
and dropping back. You just it just shows you exactly what it was really about. It was like you realize, you know what? We're too big of stars to be. Let me take this back, JPJ.
He's too big of a star to be even fooling with you, girl.
Right.
You're not even on his level, to be completely honest. And I'm gonna just keep it P. I know the power of the power of that P. Who know that song in the chat? The power of that P.
Man, y'all be getting lost in the sauce, like Big Will be saying. Y'all get lost in that sauce and act a damn fool with these with the P. It ain't worth it, y'all. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth your career.
It's not worth your career.
I might get a shot since we all drinking, talking Falcons. Go ahead, y'all enjoy yourself.
Enjoy.
I had a shot earlier. Been there, done that. It's hard in the beginning. Knock my friend, she came by and dropped the dog off, and then of course everybody see how the bar looks downstairs. It's like, ooh, shots. It's like, see.
Shots. And
we got so much alcohol, I barely drink. So y'all got to come on over one of these days.
I was waiting for the invitation.
Wait on the invite.
look, you said, look, hold on.
What had happened was I got to give you another AC unit in the living room. I don't want to be bunning y'all up, but especially when it starts getting a little cooler, it might be all right because I plan on grilling and stuff. Okay, so my dad's gone 9 years now.
I love grilled meat.
Oh yeah. It says my dad's gone 9 years now. It never ends, but it does change and evolve. He watches y'all still. Oh yeah, he's been looking out for us, man. I feel like he's there. And he said, Brandon said, I agree, Maggie. Can't love nobody if you don't love yourself. Maggie take money out my check. I'm personally funding her new radio show. What?
Don't read that one. Dag says, I ain't want you to read that one.
I didn't even put it up there. I ain't gonna even put your comment up there. Don't be spilling them lies. Damn, Maggie, guys, listen now. That real talk. I'm telling you, I'm putting y'all on now. The P is gonna get you in troubles. Better work your brain and that pen. That's right, lady. Tell them. Go make my money. That's what I need for you to do.
Okay.
Please wait. Can it ain't fair to do this JPJ right now. And I hope they do wait, but the NFL is not a fair league. They're not fair league. NFL. Or not for long. But Howie, what's going on, Danny? What's happening? What's up, Brandon? Leave me alone, auntie. Don't do that. Who's an auntie on this panel? Who? Because you don't see the other auntie. Because what auntie you talking about? You know, we can't take Madness nowhere. We can't take you outside Madness, but you need to accept a club-friendly deal. Madness, I had to cuss Blackberry out today. I seen that on his show. I seen that. Y'all were going in on that show. 2 coffees and a large pizza. P.
2 coffees.
Hey, I'm not talking no discounts. I'm vested, brother. Well, they always crack me up. Okay. All right, family. Is it too early to ask what the next Lady Bird event is? Oh, speaking of,
it's not.
It's not. Well, I'm gonna talk about the one we have planned already. If y'all haven't heard, we do have the AFN Red and Black event produced by myself, and it's gonna be Falcons pep rally and karaoke and special guest. I just confirmed one. I won't say who, and a possible former football player, NFL Falcons football player, and I'm trying to get a couple of more to be in the building, so y'all don't want to miss it. I have not dropped the Eventbrite link yet. You can grab your tickets now, but just give me time, y'all. Just been a long weekend. Stina's still waiting on video cuts and all that. I couldn't do it. But I think I'm in a better place now. So we're gonna get it. With that. So let's talk about
and what date is that again for the party? So what date is that again?
19th. I was trying to get the banner so we can put the picture up here so y'all can have it. But as far as what the next Falcons Ladybirds event, we want to do some watch parties soon. So we'll let y'all know about that. These will be for away games. We don't want to interfere with the regular Falcons game. Let me see here.
I'm gonna miss those. I'll be, you know.
You'll be on TV. It's okay.
No, look, we got us the inside scoop. She's gonna be at all the games and come back home and tell us about it. That's what she's
gonna be out there doing interviews and stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it's the Red and Black event, September 19th. Let me go grab that Eventbrite link and put this in the chat so y'all can have it. Where is my damn phone? That's the question. I don't even know I did my phone. When I find my phone, I will put the link in the chat. Y'all can start getting y'all tickets ASAP because, look, man, first come, first serve. As far as space and everything, now they do have a patio. It's 2 Chainz spot over there in off of Peter Street, right by the stadium. So eventually we will make that also the official watch party for some after party, for after the games for the Falcons. So y'all definitely start be on the lookout for the Ladybirds and AFN to announce our next meet and greet and watch parties because we got some preseason games coming up and everything else before that. So we do appreciate everybody that is already ready for that. And I think we will have a party bus. I don't think he's in the chat today. But the Lady Birds will be riding in style. So if you want to get on that bus, let me know. All my Falcons fans and stuff like that. And speaking of Falcons fan, Karina, can you tell us a little about that video shoot though? How was it?
I had a blast. We were in front of over there off of in front of the bins where Thomas would be tailgating at. So it was all of us fans, brought your own food and stuff. They were cooking out on the grill. Some had drinks. There were some had hookahs. We were uh just having a good time. It did rain at first and then it stopped raining. And shout out to Thomas Gray. He did his thing with his Let 'Em Know remix, and we were out there just having a good time and uh basically like shooting the video. And it went he had his what you call it, the um dang, my mind just went blank. But he had it zooming, shooting up above, showing all of us doing our thing. We did line dance, well, not line dance, but we were all lined up, and they want us to bring the energy. And my crazy self, I just had my fun. I felt like I was in my environment. So they did a couple of clips from that, and just had a good time and doing what we do best: tailgate, having fun, showing up, rising up. So getting ready for the season. I had a good time. It was my first time going to that tailgate area. A lot of them already knew each other, but for me, it was my first time. So I had a good time. I was tired because I just went to with the training camp and work and some other things. So by the time Sunday came, I was like, okay. At first, I was like, I might just chill out, but you know me, I get invited to go to something with Falcons. Oh, I'm going, and I
I know.
definitely
I missed his last video shoot. It just seemed like I just can never, But I was like, you know what? I need to. But the red and black event, though, we will have some cameras ready. I'm gonna have a couple of videographers and things like that, so it may be a movie. Okay, so y'all come with all your red and black gear. It will be. It definitely will be.
Oh, we're gonna have a blast anyway. They're gonna want to make it a movie.
Yes, and I got to reach out to my duet person because I'm definitely gonna do something hilarious, y'all. It's gonna be funny. What we're gonna be singing. So I won't even tell y'all what it is. So with that being said, got one last thing to talk about. Then we can just kind of freestyle it from here. Nick Muse, so we're just talking about some more signings. Nick Muse signed on Tuesday. Atlanta added a tight end and wave injured wide receiver Lee Mickey Brockington and linebacker Malik Verdon. Muse adds another player to a tight end competition that will become very important. And speaking of tight end, Kyle Pitts. What y'all think? Karina, once again. What do you think? You've been seeing him a lot. What are your thoughts on just the tight ends out there?
I think you know what I'm liking what I see. I'm just like today. So since I've been going to the camp, I usually get a lot of autographs or pictures. But today I did get to see him and talk to him and get a picture. I mean, he seemed a lot more
personable.
Yeah, there you go, personal. Because usually when I see him, he's kind of like, yeah, no,
right.
Don't talk to me, leave me alone, whatever. But today he was more, hey, I was like, Pitts, come down here. I didn't get my picture. Come down here. He was like, I'm coming. So he came down there, of course the kids went crazy. And usually he'd be like, I don't sign autographs only for the kids, but he was doing the adults, taking selfies.
Tykel was so happy. He was like, I've been fussing about this man not giving me an autograph, and he finally got his jersey signed.
Yes, he did. It was almost like Bijan coming over. Them folks was like, what? He's signing autographs and shirts. And I said, look, I just come on, let me get myself. He talking about, okay. So I gotta post those two later. But yeah, he definitely seems like he's, vibing with just like vibing all around. So I'm kind of, he's making me like, okay, Pitts, at first I was thinking you were this, but he's out there on the field. And I mean, he had a couple of, mishaps, but that's practice. That's where you get it out at. But I'm liking what I see, and I think with the group, they're vibing well and got a brotherhood going. So I'm not biased because I'm a super fan, but I'm still confident and very supportive that we're gonna be all right. And I like his attitude now. So he's definitely won me over even more because he was like kind of like, okay, yeah, you're lucky you're a Falcons player. But yeah, he's after today, yeah. Go Pits.
Cowboys has to prove something right now. And according to Steve Witch, he's setting a tone in camp. And of course he's healthy and involved in practice. Pitts has been practicing and getting work with the offense rather than dealing with the limitations that he used to, be effective with in training camp. So that's a plus.
He's definitely
leadership.
Working.
He's talking publicly about the quarterback competition and appears comfortable taking on a bigger veteran role. Chemistry with the quarterbacks, that's a given. Pitts and Michael Penix Jr. Appeared together after Saturday Night Lights discussing their preparation for the season. So I'm just glad that they gave him an opportunity, and keeping him on the team. And I just really do hope the expectations of what we want to see happens, because the expectations are definitely higher at this point. Of course, after his strong season in 2025, a lot of people don't give him any credit for that. Pitts is proving he belongs and more about Kevin Stefanski's plan to maximize him in offense. So I can't wait to see how they use these tight ends this season. Stina, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, nobody's coming in to replace, Pitts. Let's make that completely clear. It's for him. What I saw is that he really hasn't had a lot of like receptions or anything like that. So I think it's what he does without the football that's got him signed to us at this point, because the more weight we could get on that front line to block and make holes for Bijan and make waves for Kyle, Drake, and everyone else, I think what the Falcons are doing here are just trying to build their roster up within these last few weeks of camp so that they can truly have more options, because y'all know last week I talked about depth, and that's something that we have, and these injuries are showing that we still have people who can step up to the plate, but also who can we get outside that could also be a help to make things interesting. And that's why I'm really excited about Friday, because I feel like all these new signings that we just got, they're going to be front and center on the field on Friday, without question. So you're going to have to show and prove yourself immediately in regards to what do you bring to the team? Because we have expectations for Kyle. Kyle is what did I say? A wide end or a tight receiver?
Yes.
Today I'm going to go with tight receiver.
Created a whole new thing.
I mean, he truly is that though for us, because he can play, strong in the third down space. But,
and I think he beefed up too.
Yeah, as well.
So hopefully he's blocking.
Right. But it's like, this is why I think Muse could be a good play for us, because if they really want him to lean more as a tight receiver, maybe somebody else.
Wide end what? Shut up, man.
He's
a hybrid.
Yeah, he is a hybrid. Magnus, you see how we play him. Okay, so he's definitely a tight receiver. I'm super excited for Friday to see Muse, Cameron Sample, and it's a couple other ones we done got too. I can't name right now, but Fridays is gonna tell me everything I need to know, honestly, because it's like one Cameron Sample, like you got a little bit of work, but you played under a good quarterback. So let's see what you got going on. This other guy, you clearly not touching the ball like that. So it's like, where is your value? And it must be what you do, blocking and making holes and making waves for us. So Friday is going to be very, very exciting, and I can't wait because I'm watching y'all boys. I'm be watching the game and hosting comments at the same damn time.
Right, we're gonna be looking up like, oh, because what's up, yeah, it's gonna be one of those like, yeah,
it's gonna be one of those like. Do I hear the music? No, I don't want to hear the music on Friday. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So I think the coaching staff at Nyght is encouraging guys like Pitts and others to step up and set the culture moving forward. Absolutely. What you saying, Karina?
I said I'll scream enough for y'all on Friday. You know, I got your back. Look, I'll make sure I'll make up for it.
I want to go, and now I'm going. I'm like, oh, I got to try to make me some money. You know, me and Stina got to be consistent. So we got to be disciplined.
But I got your back. Look,
don't worry, we all play our roles. Hooting and hollering if in that space where we're at. So come on, if you want to come watch the game with us while we do comedy and karaoke, come holler at me and Maggie.
And come after as well. So, you know,
after the game, come on. They got good food.
Good. Oh yes, they do got some good food. I had that Rasta pasta.
Girl.
Look, I'm gonna try to go out there Friday. I don't know if I'm going to the game Friday yet or not. I gotta find out from the source if I'm going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm working
on. I'll be in the Dirty Bird's Nest, section 134. Dirty Bird's Nest.
I'm trying to make it to that first home game.
This is a pregame event, yes, Brandon. For the September 19th, yes, because we got the Panthers that Sunday. So it's going to be, I'm pretty sure the Falcons probably will be hosting something at Atlantic Station because, you know, we always do it for our rivalry games that Friday. Then that Saturday at 8 p.m., y'all show up, show out to the Red and Black event. It's going to be a pep rally. And then, of course, the game the next day. I thought it was an evening game, but I've learned that it is an afternoon game. So get your drink on, but not too much drink so you can get up in the morning and tailgate.
Make it on time.
Don't blame the AFN crew for getting y'all toe up. Okay. All right. That's not water bottles and make sure y'all drink it now. Go home. Call a new
water. Right. Hydrate.
Put you up.
I stay hydrated. Look, you gotta worry about that.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'll stay hydrated. Suppose the Lady Birds every Tuesday at 8 with every else you doing on Tuesday night. So tune in. I argue with them, but it's all love. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get into some more. Somebody was just talking about this one. Let's talk about it. Because we do have a game on Friday, people. And our beautiful coach, or Ian, I forgot who it was. I think it was Stefanski, was saying, no, whoever it was. Me and Brienne was talking to Beatles at the training camp, and we told him that we was happy that they finally listened to us as far as getting these players to be playing in preseason. He said it's going to be 1 or 2 games, maybe the first and maybe the last, but they're still making that assessment now because now we got injuries, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little different, but with that, it said folks already believing that Tua got the job. Call me stubborn, but I'm not that sure. 11-11 isn't that important right now. Mahomes not even doing 11-11, and we know he's starting, so no, why not Penix? My thing is, as far as what I feel like with this coaching staff, if you in action and you can do it and move, and in 11-11, that says that you're a little bit more ahead. You know, I think with Penix, they're still being very strategic of how to put him out there. They're taking their time with him because, of course, I already know they're trying to make sure that he is going to be that guy for us in the future. And we just don't want to risk him getting hurt. So I feel like it will lean more towards we're seeing Tua just a little bit until they feel that Penix, even though he's looking good out there, but honestly, Tua is making a little bit more of that push right now. Some people are saying they wouldn't even be mad if it is Tua that starts, but it's too early to say. Let me see here.
Yeah, it's way too early to say. It's going to be what's his name and Jack Strand Friday. Y'all calm down. Season game 3. I promise you, they'll both probably touch the ball one time.
Right.
I think they'll.
Then it's in Miami.
I think they'll go through.
Yeah, Tua definitely gonna touch the ball.
I think they'll do one full drive, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yes, one full drive for each of them.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be nothing too serious.
Jack got to fight for QB3 because we're gonna beat QB3. So that should be the focus right now. Let them keep doing their reps and whatever they're doing in training camp right now, because that's important.
So my thing is, though, it's like I think we're so focused on this quarterback competition. It's really, honestly, not a real competition until Michael Penix is fully available and ready to play 11-on-11s and things like that. So, I mean, the big caveat is Michael Penix Jr. hasn't really been evaluated on the same conditions as Tua, though. So we're seeing a lot more Tua, but, you know, even though Penix has been limited to 7-on-7s, and he did a little bit of 11-11, just a little bit. They're just saying that the coaches say it's difficult to compare them on an equal scale right about now. So it's not really fair right now, just say. So it's going to be fairly interesting. It's definitely going to be fairly interesting. I know we kind of spinning the wheel on this one, but, you know, just the fans, we're just trying to speculate what's going to happen. Falcons is secure. That's why he's cooler. No, so he was trying to get his money, his coins.
Yeah.
You know, I'm curious to see what's going to happen in Indianapolis when I go up there next week. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out, because you have two games that Wednesday and Thursday, and then have a day off, and then that Saturday is the preseason game against the Colts. So I'm wondering how that's going to play out, with it being 2 days to go up against the Colts and then the preseason game with Penix and Tua. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's literally like that. Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday, Saturday preseason game.
That's crazy. The Cam interview was great. What Cam interview? What happened? What I miss? What we had? That MP9 Cam interview taught me some things too. I got to go look for that. I was watching that Drake London interview.
I saw snippets of it.
He gave shout out to Terrence Mathis. Like I said, shout out to these veterans and mentors that's giving them a lot of gems in their ear and everything else. It's just about how to show up and be the best. I got to go get that clip so I can kind of quote it correctly, so I don't want to misquote it. But he did give some homage to Terrence Mathis for just putting some things in his ear. And he said till this day, he still kind of goes by how to show up for yourself and be the best, you know, at your position and things like that. You got to be active. You got to really take yourself seriously. You know, and you're talking about Terrence Mathis, one of the legendary Falcons players here. So he knows what he's talking about. But make no mistake either, Chris Lindstrom is pissed to be snubbed. Oh, let's talk about that. But you know what? My thing is about that, though. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't put that one up. It went away. Hello, everyone and ladies. What's going on, LO Rams? But all these players that get snubbed, I mean, that's not really surprising, Big Will. I mean, Big Will the Thrill. Because they even I think they got Bijan down at a low level. I got to go look at the numbers again. And it's like, I don't even
is this the top 100?
They don't show us no love.
Y'all want to stop playing. Can we talk about this for a second?
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
No, because I'm an avid, I literally watch, most people only watch the top 10. I watch every episode of the top 100 every year. The only time we ever got good clout on that damn countdown was when Matt Ryan was most valuable player. I don't know what happened the first year with Bijan. I'm glad he didn't even make it. He was 108, I believe. And I stuck with that number for a while because he was 108 after his stellar rookie year. And I think he got as high as, what was he last year? 62? I think he was in the 60s or the 50s or something like that. And I just be watching the rest of the thing like, who are these other running backs? Somebody tell me. I know it's a team, it's a vote that's put amongst all of the NFL players, but is it all the NFL players?
That's a good question.
The power had voted by the players, so they jock. This was Matt was saying right here. Let me put this up real quick. He was saying that. Hold on, show it. There we go. By the players, so they jock who they want. I honestly couldn't care less because it's popularity contest, nothing more.
Yeah, and I be getting, like when they do finally talk about us, it's like all of a sudden we got all this. Oh, yeah, he did this. I remember the play where he did this to me, and I'm like, where's all this talk during the season?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had to come up here and get Saquon to finally say something about my boy, and now y'all want to be all, it's all about number 7. Why did Saquon have to say something for y'all to be interested? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Magnus, you actually right. It is a popularity contest to an extent, but I was glad Saquon won that year because it was the first time a running back had won in a long time, child. For running backs, but Bijan should have been much closer to Saquon than what he was.
Oh, okay. Right. Y'all send us that link because y'all talking about it's a good interview. It says, we need more cultural interviews. Mike was so real and more in depth with Cam. 2 Black Southern NFL quarterbacks just enjoying the opportunity to talk. Okay.
Yeah,
they sat down together recently. I'll try and share out the group chat. Okay, so I'll look it up because I do like when our players get on there. I like to kind of keep up with that.
So it should be good. Yeah, we'll come back and talk about that next week, y'all. We gonna watch it.
Let's write it down. I'm gonna put it on my notes so we won't forget. So let's look up Cam and Michael Penix's interview.
52 minutes.
All right. So with that being said, anything else? I wanted to talk about the update of JPJ. Let me see if is there anything out there that right now we're still kind of waiting. Let's see, there's a timeline or anything like that.
I haven't seen anything since I've heard the rumors about the 8 games. I'm like, compared to others, I don't think it's gonna be 8. For the personal, I guess one of the personal conduct policies, I think the suspension is like between 6 and 8 games.
That's what it's saying. Mm-hmm. That's what
but because I think they recently just bumped it up, but I think he will probably try to appeal it, but we shall see.
Yeah, because he's entering a pre-trial diversion program extended to 12 months following charges that included, so like I said, he may do that diversion program first before they give him his sentence, as far as, not sentence, but suspension for the NFL. But there isn't nothing right now that says any updates. So we're just still kind of just waiting and waiting. That's all we're doing right about now.
Let's see, Josh Kendall, who are you? Oh, he's with the Athletic. He said, I'm worried many Falcons fans aren't prepared for the length of suspicion JPJ is going to get. I would expect the league to announce his punishment under the personal conduct policy before rosters are trimmed at the end of this month. Mm-hmm. He says it's going to be at least 8 games. He wouldn't be shocked if it was more, and I cannot agree.
I can't imagine it being more than that.
No, me neither.
I don't see it being more than that. But my thing is, it's nothing to be afraid of because we got our coaches already prepared just in case for that. I'm sure they already got a backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan. As you can see, they be already going to get guys as soon as things.
Depth in. Ooh, that was terrible.
Oh, it's nothing to panic about. I think that guy's pushing for clicks. He probably is. That's probably, a lot of them. Cameron Sutton was very similar case, and he received 8 games after the division program in the state of Georgia. So it was Florida, and that's Florida that he's out. He's serving his time for. So,
We know how Florida is, child.
You know, so if it was after the diversion program, then it will be well into next year. Because that's 12 months of that.
Well, we're looking on here for the personal conduct policy. The baseline is 6 games, and that's for anything that involves domestic violence, assault, SA, or anything they say broader to issue fines, paid leave, or the ban period. So, I say, like I said, 6 to 8, but Roger gonna tell us.
Roger gonna open his mouth, y'all.
Roger gonna tell us soon. I think we'll hear something before game 1. I feel like we'll hear something before game 1.
And I see what Matt said. Thanks to mainstream media and some media within Atlanta that looks at Atlanta as a joke, and we don't have no great players, past or present. It truly is us versus everyone. It is like they sleep on our former players that are legendary. And Trenton said, I like this one. He said, I love Mike. I got to go watch it, y'all, because y'all giving us some good praises. I finally answered the question about what he meant when he said he has no support. If you watch that presser, you'll know he didn't mean that and why he said that he verified it. Okay. So we got it. Definitely said we're going to take our notes on that one. And we're going to come back and give y'all some, and I want y'all to go back and watch that Drake London interview too. It was pretty damn good, just about his development and everything. Just being a part of this team. He's happy to be here. He wants to be here. We have a lot of players on our team that are excited to be a Falcon. And we haven't been able to say that in a long time.
And they love the fans. They really do love the fans. I've been hearing that a lot this week and last week. They really, like seeing us out there and still showing them support. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So, on that note, ladies, is there anything else that we haven't touched that we want to talk about, or are we going ahead and closing this on up? Now, y'all could throw some in the chat if y'all have some questions for a couple of minutes, or if you want, we can also invite fans on if they want to try to chime in, because we want to talk about the game. What are your expectations of preseason? Are you wanting and hoping that we see some starters? Go ahead, Miss. There you go. Miss Lindsay.
Look, my expectation for the season is that I need all the Falcons fans to be in their seat.
Yes.
When the game starts.
Atlanta traffic will not allow it.
Listen.
Get that early.
Not all of us. It'll never be all of us in there. Ever.
Take a couple of hours of PTO. Get on the train. Park as close as you can and get in the stadium. Stop waiting. Stop trying to find parking. Be on time. Be on time.
And Matt is hating on you, Lindsay. You got a cup with your name on it.
I don't care.
You got a cup with your name on it.
Y'all do. I think I got plenty. Yeah, got plenty of cups with names on it.
I don't. Where's my cup? I ain't got no cup with my name on it. I'm drinking a Falcon. It's my cup.
I got about 4 or 5, but that's my employees be doing that stuff for me. Yeah.
I'm just really excited for the season. Like, just overall, like, yes, I love my Falcons, but I also love football in general. So I'm one of the types that if it's an away game, I will literally spend the entire day in front of the TV. And I mean, that's from the international game until the Sunday night game. I will sit and watch football all day long.
I'm telling you, I said, do not book me for anything on the weekend.
Nope.
Sorry. Saturday and Sunday.
And I need my college ball too. So Saturday for my college ball.
Go Dogs. Go Dogs.
Hush, Karina.
I usually they were there yesterday at the Braves. I was at the Braves game. Go Dogs. Got to touch the trophy and look at it and take pictures and go Dogs.
Man, y'all gotta give me the calendar of all these damn giveaways and stuff. I don't be knowing nothing about nothing.
That's my other advice. That's my other advice, Jalon. Stop selling y'all tickets to the ops. Every game that we play an opposing team it's always like a 50-50 in the stadium. Stop doing it. Go to the game.
That ain't their fault. You know how many people are transplants here? Atlanta people are the minority now.
Yes.
All y'all hoes from New York, New Orleans, LA, Miami. Y'all can go home. I promise you.
But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times though, it's them selling them tickets. It's really them selling them tickets, because you gotta also think it's not really that anymore, but majority of the stadium is what? Season ticket holders.
Yes.
So whoever no longer has a ticket, those are the only seats that are really available. So the tickets have to be coming from who? The season ticket holders. Stop selling your tickets. Go to the game. Go to the game.
What if they can't go to the game?
Find a Falcons fan to sell it to. Don't give it to nobody who you know on that team, because that's usually what it is.
That is Atlanta sports as a whole.
Scam.
I've never been to a game.
We are in Scam Atlanta.
Right.
No, because the Hawks game the same way. Braves for sure.
I ain't even talking about the Hawks.
Braves for sure. Every damn team be at the damn Braves game. Like, the Oakland A's, we're not even playing the Oakland A's. Why are you wearing this? Like, y'all wearing Steelers jerseys to the Braves game. What are y'all doing?
Right.
You said a transparent Ladybirds, what's happening? What's up? Y'all done fussing over there on your show? Because y'all were getting it in for quite a few hours on
what y'all was fussing about? Y'all was crazy.
It was Big Will is stirring up the pot, saying stuff, and everybody trying to Will, I'm trying to tell you.
Blackberry, what was you doing?
Right. But let's go ahead and open
up the link
for a couple of seconds for the fans. Y'all just tell us what your expectations for preseason, even though it's just preseason. But
I'm going to all 3 preseason games. So it's football for me.
Oh yeah, it's football for me too now. I mean,
I'm ready. I'm ready to look.
I take my notepad out. I be taking notes, and I always have a very thorough report coming back for the Ladybird. So, because that's what I do. I analyze, and I can tell you who's getting cut. Like, oh yeah, he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it.
Oh yeah.
And whoever asked about Spain, yes.
Blackberry's showing some love, man. Why are you always a hater? You're always a hater.
On the front line.
I expect us to be 3-0. Our reserves and depth, it disappeared. I can't even see the rest of it. Sorry. All right, yeah, we just dropped the it's supposed to be Lincoln. Let me put it in.
You did.
Okay. Thank you. Everything going slow on my side. Get on here, say a couple of words, and we're gonna close this thing on out in a little bit, because we've been on about an hour and a half. Just say a couple of pieces of words and let's get up out of here. On that note, though, this is the last official Ladybird show without football, y'all. So now we get to see some pads in action. We get to talk about what we seen on the field. And I'm excited for it. So if y'all want to jump on Miss Karina, we're going to see her in all the commercials.
Yeah, Karina will be here in spirit, all on the TV screen.
Right.
It's not true.
I'm just ready to hear.
Long as all we hear, we're not hearing that. The injury song. Long as we don't hear that. That's
and Patrick threw me over. I keep telling him stop jinxing us. Talking about the Falcons, waiting to hear that sound. Boy, take that video down.
Brandon Sean said, I hope we lose all 3 preseason games, because when we win preseason games, we suck during the regular season.
Boom.
I mean, I'm not worried about a win in preseason, Ashley. I just want to see players play. Get a little glimpse of some of our starters. Now, Maggie, get to do her L. Duncan. All right. Good night, ladies. I wish y'all blessings and wish me luck. I got pre-approved to buy a house, so I hope to find my dream home.
Hey, Congratulations.
And we got a celebrity in the house. After he don't fuss, I'm surprised you got a voice right about now. Blackberry.
What's going on, Lady Birds?
Hey,
what's going on?
Tuesday morning, got a little bad news today.
I know you get sick of that.
Sing that song. Nah, I don't get tired of it. I don't get tired.
What the hell going on, Blackberry?
Hey, Blackberry.
I want to know. Hey, how y'all doing? I want to know this though. This is what I want to know. How Madness is the host of one of the biggest shows in the Falcon content creating niche, and he could be down in the chat with his little twiddling his thumb in the chat, with his twiddling his thumbs in the chat. But when you drop the link, he can't make time for Maggie T and the Lady Bird.
No, but here I am. Call him out.
We called you out.
But here I am.
A break in between.
I'm looking for Mrs. Right. Have you seen her? I don't see him.
I'm just saying.
They got cameras in your little cart that you be driving in, because you can just put your phone right up there. He calling you out. So Blackberry, what the hell were y'all argument? Can you extend that to our conversation?
Well, see, my boy Big Will, and y'all know that's my brother. He got selective hearing, and then he tried to turn things around to make it sound like I'm saying something when I'm not saying something. But that's just how we do. You know how, brother. You know how it is. You know how it goes.
Okay. I was like, y'all look, but I love it. You know,
what we was talking about was the non-competition that we seeing in the quarterback room right now. Because I don't know about y'all, but I just feel like I keep getting lied to by our Falcons. I'm just saying, I love my Falcons. I love them. But I just done got so used to getting lied to. I think it's just what I just need now to feel like a fan. I just need to be lied to by them Falcons. Because Kevin Stefanski, he said right before the end of mandatory minicamp that it looking like Michael Penny's gonna be ready for 11 on 11. And then mandatory minicamp come and he ain't clear for 11 on 11. And then they say he was talking about training camp, Blackberry. You don't know what you talking about. He was talking about training camp. He wasn't talking about mandatory minicamp. Well, here we go. How many weeks now? We in training camp. Still ain't clear for 11 on 11. Oh, Blackberry,
he did one time, but it was just not consistent. They gave him an opportunity, just a little bit.
Right. And you know, I just watched a video of him that aired while I was live earlier on the Cam Newton podcast. Because Cam was at our training camp. And he told Cam Newton, Cam say, where you at right? What's your expectations for yourself with your role for the Falcons? Michael Penny say, well, I'm just trying to get healthy. And then Cam say, well, how much percentage are you in health right now? And then Michael Penny say, I'm about 85, 90, but I ain't want to play in 11 on 11 because I ain't want to fall into my leg. And then Cam say, well, what's going on with the leg? What's going on with this knee? He was like, well,
interview, man.
And Michael Penny, now this is what Michael Penny just told Cam Newton now. He just told Cam he did not know the extent of his injury before the surgery. He did not know that it was torn until after the surgery. What a doctor told him, yes, Michael, your ACL
Business
was
just picked up,
torn.
y'all. Business just picked up.
Are you done? Are you done?
That's what he just said, Matt.
I didn't say it. No, don't you start with me. No,
I didn't say it. He said it.
I saw that. I was like, oh, here we go.
You don't let the problem in the room.
No, ain't no problem. First of all, Lindsay, you got your name on your cup. Okay, how arrogant is that? No, I'm coming off firing. I'm coming here firing. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay.
You sound like a hater. It's okay.
Who said that? You know what?
I'm keeper as well. I was about to say, is that Blackberry's on the chat because I'm repping my home team, University.
No. He's gone. You're gone, Will.
You can't knock those out. This is not your show. Okay.
Okay. First of all, for real, like I'm coming to represent and show appreciation for the Ladybirds. If anybody needs to know, I'm in the bathroom. Okay. Nobody know where I'm at. I'm at work and I'm in the bed. Y'all know how it is. I gotta go to the bathroom, make a quick call. Okay, I'm sitting in the car. But if they call you, I'm in the bathroom. Okay, that's all. Kevin is in the bathroom. Now, what the question is, so I can hurry up and get back to work, Matt. Margaret, what's the question, Margaret?
It was, stop saying my good name. We were just talking about the Cam Newton interview with Michael Penix Jr. and Blackberry is saying that the Stefanski is lying to us about the quarterback competition. Is it a quarterback competition, Magnus?
It's a quarterback competition. You see how the boy out there throwing darts? Let me tell you something, man. I don't need my quarterback to be out there fencing. Okay, the next time he ain't gonna remember his name. Tua, I love you, brother, but you on your backup time. It is Mike's time right now. MP9 engine number 9. I'm telling you right now, man. Come on, Mike. Don't make me have to be no punk out here. I'm making a prediction right now. No, it is a spoiler. No. You know what, Blackbird? You preached enough.
Please, Mike, please.
You know what? I hate working here, man. I really do.
You know what? We love it. We do. We love it. And we can't.
But seriously, no. I think may the best man win. And whoever's out there, they're going to win anyway. I mean, Tua is more of a controlled quarterback, plays within the system. Mike can just let it rip. There's no throw. He has arm arrogance. There's no throw that he can't make and he won't take. So trust and believe. Like the ceiling is higher for Mike, but the floor is higher for Tua. Like if you want 11 wins, then you probably would start Tua. But if you want a future for the Falcons, go ahead and start Mike. There's no wrong answer. It really isn't.
It really isn't a wrong answer, and I think we're going to get a lot of that closer to the end of preseason. They're going to be smart, and they want him to be the future. They got to be very calculated with how they put him in there, and everything else. But at the end of the day, I think it was Terrence Mathis said, or was it Michael Turner? You got to get out there and play to play. So we won't know until we get Michael Penix out there doing some 11-on-11s and real football. So at the end of the day, that's the bottom line.
He can't be all timid.
I know Magnus had to get up out of here. Thank you, Magnus, for jumping on. He had to hop off.
Appreciate you, Magnus. He can't be all timid. I don't want nobody falling into my leg. I don't want anybody to fall into my leg.
Blackberry in that damn truck. Yes, he is. It isn't a competition. Michael Penix is the Falcons quarterback. Tua was brought in to help Mike develop to a more accurate passer. Is that simple? Tomatoes. I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
Tua got the better record at Mercedes-Benz. Let's talk about it.
Man.
Will, who you think, and I'm going to give it to you, Blackberry, who do you think really got this starting job? I know y'all don't have about 3 hours of this conversation, but.
If you count pass shows.
And pass shows.
I think I made my opinion abundantly clear. Mike can start tomorrow if he can keep making passes like that one he threw to KP8 today. That was a work of art. You can hang that in the Louvre as far as I'm concerned. So if he keeps doing things like that, then it's Mike's job to lose for me. But as you ladies say, it's at $1.3 million. There really is the worst case scenario is that Tua balls out, because if he does, he's going to want $50 million next season, right? And I'm not comfortable, especially because we've invested so much in locking down the rest of the offense now. So I want to be realistic and idealistic at the same time. I feel like he has to be 100%, and he's a ball player. So if he's saying 85 to 90%, I think realistically we're more in the 75% range, at least mentally. I mean, from what I can see of him doing side to sides and things like that, his mobility is coming back in a big way. But I'm not ready to rush him back. So we've got probably, again, I know we said this last year, but even more so this season, we have the best QB in the backup spot probably in the league. So I'm not afraid to use him until Mike's ready to go. But with that being said, as the season progresses, I'm hoping that Penix can take the job. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But I just want him to make sure that he's 100% ready to go before I let unleash the beast again, so to speak. I need to be sure that he's ready to go.
Okay, and Blackberry, we're gonna give it to the ladies, and I think we're gonna probably close his own up soon. But let me get to this comment real quick. Georgia Pride's 1978 said, "No, it's not that simple. Tua is and has been the most accurate quarterback in training camp all preseason. Stefanski has repeatedly said that the most important trait, Tua will start the season QB1. Now, my thing is something that was very interesting that Tua did say in his press conference. He was saying to him, it's not really a competition per se. He's like, I'm here honestly to help Michael Penix in whatever he needs and things like that. So they're leaning into each other to because they're eventually, like I said, it's not a fair assessment right now because Penix hasn't been able to do the 11-11s and be full in practice like that. So we really can't compare it yet. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's going to start. It really is. Because if we got, the Steelers the first game of the season?
Yeah, I don't want to play the Steelers. Nope.
Now I'm saying you got to consider who's our opponent's going to be coming up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be based on who we're playing every week, honestly.
And honestly, I wouldn't be mad at it if they were both healthy. I wouldn't mind a flip-flop between them just
and I said that a few weeks ago, Lindsay, like the Steelers did with Fields and Wilson.
I would definitely take a flip-flop. Like,
It'll mess up. It'll be so different for us because we've never played something like that. It would throw everybody off our scent.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, Lindsay.
And with that being said, I feel like it's almost more important who your right tackle is going into Pittsburgh, because I think TJ Watt wants to come in and eat, knowing that we are not solidified there. So I think right tackle might be more important week 1 than QB.
There you go.
Bingo.
Quick. Real
well. That's why I'm really excited for Friday, because it's really going to answer a lot of the questions. We'll already know who to watch and who finna get cut.
That's been my favorite part. I'm like, he cut. you cut.
That pink slip day, the pink slip day is always my favorite. They're like, well, we know.
I remember
getting the walking papers.
Oh my gosh, Hard Knocks during the season was always the best episodes because you like,
who has Hard Knocks this year?
The most one I heard about was the NFC East had their all 4 teams on a damn Hard Knocks.
That's who it is this season?
No, I don't know who it is this season.
Let me see. Because that's always interesting to me.
I won't say Tua is the quarterback all season, but you want the veteran quarterback to start out, and eventually Penix might end up with the job. And that's what they want. That's what they want.
I mean, MV9 is the man. Let's make that clear. But Tua is here. He is the help. Because for some reason that man doesn't do that full 11-11 by preseason 3. I don't want him starting with Pittsburgh.
I think 2 things are true right now. Mm-hmm. Tua is a stopgap. It's a stopgap for Tua. Mm-hmm. And Michael Penix is not the guy for this season.
Ooh.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Now,
at the same time, I'm not mad at it because, as you say, I mean, we want him to be 100%. If that means giving Tua the chance to run all season in a good way, it means that he gives a good account of himself for whoever that next team is going to be. But we then need to be doubly sure that Mike is 100% for 2027. So yeah, it's kind of where do you want to put your eggs? But it's not a bad take. I'll give you that. It's certainly something that I could entertain. But I think realistically, we're going to see plenty of both these guys this season. I've kind of had to temper myself a little bit in terms of expectations. I think this isn't necessarily because of what's going on a 12-win football team when you add in the injuries and things like that. But I think 9, probably 10 wins is doable, and that's going to be enough to take the South. I'm not saying Super Bowl this year, that's next year, but that's kind of where I'm at with it, Blackberry.
Let me tell you, Will, why I don't agree with that. I think one of the worst things that this organization can do is have another season where we see more than one quarterback behind center for this team. This is a game where you want to be as sure as possible to every single detail that you put out there on the field. Every single player, every coach, you want to be as sure as possible, as close to a sure thing as possible. Nothing's a sure thing, but you want to be damn close. When I think about that, I think about Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, see, we got into this debate a while ago on my channel when I said, when you give a quarterback the keys to the kingdom, that means he the franchise guy, not just for one season, but that's your guy no matter what. Nobody has those keys yet. Not Michael Penix, not Tua. Nobody got them keys. If the idea with the idea that I'm hearing from a lot of fans is that Tua just here to push Michael, that's saying you're saying Michael got the keys. But why would you give him the keys if he ain't shown you he deserved the keys yet? I'm pulling for the young fella. I think he is the future. I want him to be the future. But to be sure of that, having Tua be the guy this year is what makes the most sense for me. Now, if Tua go out there and he be like, nah, young blood, I'm going to go ahead and take this whole doggone team. I ain't got no issue with that neither, because that means the boy don't want us some championship. He don't want us some jury, because that's what it's going to take for Tua to get one of them type contracts. That's true. He going to have to come here. He can't just make it to a conference championship. He going to have to make it out of that conference championship to get a long-term deal with us. So if he go out here and be like, hey, young blood, you got the talent, but I got to take this one from you. I ain't got no problem with that. The problem, see, I catch a lot of heat for this because I'm a little old school. If somebody come take your candy out your hand on the playground, don't blame the person that came and took it out your hand. Blame yourself. Blame yourself for letting that person take that candy.
That candy.
Now, I like the young fella, and I want him to be the future. But I also want wins. I want championships. I want a ring. I want a trophy. I want to be able to walk in that stadium, and I want to be able to see NFC South champion 2026.
Can we get a damn playoff game and win?
NFC champion 2026.
You know I want that too.
Super Bowl champion 2026. That's what I want to see. So I don't get married to play.
I want to see the best on the job do the job. That's kind of where I'm falling with it. So I mean, look at the media narrative as well. Tua's come out and said, "I'm here to support Mike in any way possible. If that means taking the season, so be it. If that means playing 4 games, so be it. I just want Tua to do the best job that he can so that he can go and get money elsewhere. But as I say, idealistically, I'm not ready to give Mike the crown just yet. But he's a lot closer in my estimation than what Tua is right now. Tua's got to show me some games in red and black, playing at a high level to convince me that he's worthy of a thought for the keys. But right now, that's why I'm saying it's still Mike's job to lose, because he's the forerunner for the keys, so to speak. And a lot of the media is obviously shifting that way. You know they're not going to tell you everything, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like we're going to see a lot of both, as I said before. But I can definitely see what you're saying. I don't want to give him the full season and then he comes back without like obviously getting us to the playoffs, but not the promised land, and going, oh, okay, so maybe not 50, but have you guys got 40 million in the bank? And yeah, it's not something I'm ready to entertain. I really want to be in a situation where we have one quarterback next season. But yeah,
it's a bad idea. I think that's a bad idea to do the flip flop thing, because if all goes wrong and we right back at 8 and 9, y'all we gonna be saying, "Dang, we did the same old Falcons stuff again," and we right back at 8 and 9.
With a new system, I don't think
that's true. I mean, at the same point, does anyone else think?
With a new system, I don't expect. I personally don't expect them to. I want to say to excel to that caliber. Like this year, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. I don't see it. They still got to mesh together. And again, we still have this quarterback problem. Now, between the two, whoever gets through this season is who's gonna lead us next season. And we still don't have a full season out of Penix yet. So that's also been a problem. So nobody really can say what he can do. And just like you said, he doesn't have the keys, but he still has not been able to even keep the keys because of the situations that happened the last couple of years. So
yeah.
With that being
said, we get a full season of Penix, it's gonna always be up in the air.
On that note, we're going to give our last thoughts and everything else. We're going to start it off with Miss Karina. You got any last thoughts about this conversation? Because it's really, we're just kind of just talking stuff in the air right now, because until we get some games played and we can make our assessment from that, it all just talk, speculation, and realistic expectations. So go ahead, Miss.
My expectations is just for the whole team to show up. Penix, I'm team Penix all the way, but again, like for instance, we haven't seen a whole season. I think I joked with someone the other day. I said I had bought a Penix outfit to wear, and we were going to have a big I guess for the themes for the Dirty Bird's Nest, and he was out and I never wore it. So this season I pulled it out. Now it's too big because I lost weight. But I was like, I want to be able to, see him get through the season, be healthy, stay healthy. And I think as long as he stays healthy with Matty Ice coaching him and developing him, I fine. I do see the confidence now for someone who was at every single game for the past 3 years. Out of his head, back and forth. So I think if he can stay healthy and with the culture that's happening now with the team, we'll be okay. So I'm just ready. Like I said, I'm ready for something to happen for the fan base, and then I want the fan base to continue to show up and support. Because for someone who goes to everything, I get picked at a lot. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't care. But they're like, you're wasting your money. You're doing that. I'm like, hey, everybody has their habits. Mine has to be going to every single game. Some smoke, drink by women, by men, whatever. But I'm going to support the organization as a whole, no matter what. But yes, for the fan base, I would love to just win something. I'm not even saying Super Bowl. That's far fetched, but we can get there. But let's just start one step at a time. And right now, I think the biggest thing is the culture of our team is starting to look like an organization and a brand from the inside out, from the top to the bottom. So I'm excited for that, because going to training camp, I do see a difference. And that's something I'm looking forward to with the games going forward.
Okay. And let us everybody know where to find you.
Oh, okay. Yes. You can find me on social media. I go by Superfan K. Karina, but I go by K. I'm I'm a season ticket holder with Dirty Bird's Nest, section 134. You'll see me jumping around, swinging my hair all the time. And I travel to the away games with the Rise Up Tour fan club. And basically, everyone say they see me in the streets because I be living life, y'all. I'm on a health journey with 5Ks. I volunteer. I go to all the ATL sports, but my first love is for Atlanta Falcons. I love everything. If it's something to try different, you'll probably see me there. And I believe in celebrating the wins in life and that positivity. Keep it going. Anything negative, keep going to the left because I'm going to the right. So live your best life because I'm definitely living mine in the streets, making memories.
Okay, thank you, Karina. Blackberry, your last thoughts and where everybody can find you.
Okay, my last thoughts are we were lied to. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay that we was lied to. I don't mind being lied to if I see the lie resulting in into a positive production. See what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with it. Now, I see, the quarterback thing. Okay. I just want us to win. Mm-hmm. And I just got a different viewpoint on how we get there. But everything I said that's going to happen has happened. I said it was going to happen. I said I would trade Kyle Pitts, but I said the Falcons not going to do it. I said that. I said Michael Penny's still not going to be ready for 11-on-11 training camp. I was right. And something that they said, and something that he just said out his own mouth to Cam Newton is that he did not know the extent of his injury until after his surgery. Y'all ain't got to be mad at me in the chance of them swag. You ain't got to be mad at me. I didn't say it. Go check your boy Michael Penix for saying it.
Now we're gonna go watch this thing because
okay,
it's a lot of these controversy conversations.
Of democracy, we don't always have to agree, but we're gonna get on here and talk about it.
Hey, all I do is tell you how it is. That's all I do. I just tell you how it is. I don't tell you how it was. I tell you how it is, and how it is it was a torn ACL. He just told Cam that. They told when he woke up from surgery, the doctor told him, "You did tear your ACL." Now, with that being said, watching the tape, watching the film so far, the boy looked good on the leg. He looks good, and I'm very impressed on his approach to getting healthy. And so listen. By no means do I want us to not have Michael Penix Jr. for the future, because I absolutely do. Mm-hmm. But y'all gonna put some respect on Tua Tagovailoa. Y'all gonna put some respect on his name, because your coach, Kevin Stefanski, this ain't just what I said. This ain't what Blackberry said. This is what Kevin Stefanski said. He said that Tua Tagovailoa has an innate God-given ability to be accurate with the ball.
You preaching today? Because that's exactly what it sounds like. You sound like you.
If we turn this into WWE, so you better be prepped for another hour, ladies, because if we're getting into full promo mode, let's do it.
I wish we had a couple more hours for this, but
that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Okay. That's all I got.
Look, he preaching, y'all. He preaching, y'all. Listen to the man. Y'all doc this and record it, screenshot it. But no, seriously, you know what? Y'all just got to really listen to Blackberry. Get out your feelings, because he's haven't been wrong. So, and then he'll admit if he's wrong. He will.
Sure will.
He definitely will. So Blackberry, everybody can find you
at the home team with Blackberry. Okay. The home team with Blackberry. That's Blackberry, no C, just a K, on YouTube, and Blackberry Lorex, no C, Just in case on other platforms. Thank you for having me, Lady Birds. Thank you, Maggie T.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you for having me.
All right. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Stina.
Yeah.
And everybody where they can find you. And then what's on the itinerary? What's upcoming for you? And I do have our flyer posted up. So I'm gonna post that in a minute.
Okay, I just wanted to feed into BlackBerry a little bit more with my thought here, only because, you know, what if Tua is the QB1 for this upcoming year? Give MV9 the time to truly get his footing to prepare for the next Super Bowl that's here in Atlanta. Damn it. Oh, sorry.
See?
Oh,
Sorry.
It was like,
Just wanted to put that out there, you know, if and when, you know, something does come about, you know, the more rest he gets and the more help he's able to give, the better he'll be. And y'all keep saying the future of the Falcons, and, you know, future is future tense. So, you know,
future-ish.
Falcons
ain't nobody saying.
Just a thought to just jump off what BlackBerry is throwing out there right now. That's where I kind of see where you were going with it, BlackBerry. I'm just like, I see what you're talking about. I'm a wait and see type of girl when it comes to my team at this point, but I roll with the tide, so I know the capabilities of Tua Tagovailoa. Okay. I'm telling you, y'all not getting no weak nigga. He just slightly injury prone, but Miami couldn't protect him good. That's not his fault.
That's the biggest thing. We got to get that front. Make sure we protect.
Yeah, because they're both left-handed, so it's like y'all got to treat both of them well. They both have to be protected because they're both injury prone. So y'all just do y'all job, and then everything else will work out. But yes, y'all can follow me on all social media at It's Stina B. That's ITSSTINAB, baby. And of course, each and every Friday you can catch me and Maggie at level 3 doing Friday night vibes, karaoke, comedy, and cocktails. Free entry, drinking food specials. Me and my funny friends come and show up. It's a great time. We do karaoke after the show. Hopefully y'all there.
Yeah.
And before I go, just want to say, Baltimore, I am on the way. Your girl has been picked up for the Baltimore Comedy Festival. So I am super excited. Thank you. So if you're in the Baltimore area, DMV, what's good? Come see me Saturday, September 4th. I will share the flyer with Maggie, and I'm sure she'll post that everywhere for y'all. But yeah, follow me on my social media, and I'll be sharing more information about that. Really excited.
Send me that flyer.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lindsay.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm just go ahead and, you know, since Auntie Pam is not here, I'm gonna give her words. Trust the process, okay? And I'm gonna just leave it at that. We gotta trust the process. We got football this week, so that's all I'm ready for.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm excited about.
That's all. I might be at the game, I might not. So if you see me speak, don't send me no DM later like, oh, I saw you at the game. No, just come. I'm very friendly. I'm talkable. Whatever, just come see me. You can follow me on all things social media. Lindsay, Becky, Shay. You know, here on Tuesdays, I do my thing on Wednesdays, and if I'm at home Friday, I might stream and watch the game. Either one, but still, all things social media. Lindsay, Becky, Shay.
Come watch it with us if you don't go to the game.
That's
right. Come on over. You know, to level 3, and I'm gonna put the flyer up in a minute.
Yes.
But thank you. You said already where I can find you and everything.
Yes.
All right. Will the thrill. Last thoughts, and where everybody can find you.
Well, as always, you'll find me here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, you'll mainly find me on my home hub at AFN International, because the Scottish Falcons and Friends had their first show back last night. So you'll be able to see the power trio that is Des, Dino, and myself, with some special guests as well, the Frequent Flyers family, which, as I say, y'all ladies and boys are more than welcome to join. We're going to be hosting a watch party on Friday. So the new weekly schedule for the shows is Monday and Thursdays, 3:30 Eastern, 8:30 if you're watching in the UK. But with that being said, there's not going to be a Thursday show this week because we're doing the watch party for some Falcons football on Friday. So anyone that's not out in these streets is more than welcome to come join us for that. But until then, yeah, just I'll take, you know me, I'll take any opportunity I can get to come hang with the sisters stateside. So big shout out to the Ladybirds. Thank you for having me. I always love to get the boxing gloves back on and have another round of sparring with my brother Blackberry as well. So take any so much love there as well. But yeah, if you want to find me, I'm on all the socials. My threads is acting up a little bit funny right now, but Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, I'm on everything as Will the Thrill Waddle, as you see it, WAD-L. You can also find me, as I say, on AFNI, and our new side hustle is The Locker Room, spelled CH. That's where we'll be doing Braves, Hawks, WWE, all that good stuff as well for some more of our wicked ends as well.
Expanding. All right, international guys, the Scottish boys, and more. Okay, then. Of course, let me close this on out. You already know what it is for me. Just goddamn do what you need to do, Falcons. Okay. All right. Ain't nothing else to say. Just get these people to come out there and get a couple of snaps in preseason, because you're not going to know until you goddamn play. So people get hurt in preseason. People get hurt in practice. That's a part of the nature of the game. So we can protect our play as much as we goddamn can.
That's right.
But you got to get out there and get active. Okay. And prove it. So, all right. So on that note, you already know where to find me, Maggie T. Media platforms, and just a little bit of housekeeping, like Miss Stina said. If you're not going to the Falcons game, come out and hear some funny comedy. We will have the Falcons game playing at level 3, but we need for y'all to be in the building. It's a free. Is this picture up there or not? There you go.
Yeah, it's up there.
We saw it.
Okay, thank you, because I'm not seeing it on my side, but y'all see it right there. We pushed the time to 8 p.m. sign up, and the show starts at 9 because we realize traffic is insane Friday evenings right after work around that 7 o'clock hour, and it's just difficult. So most people be coming in a little late. So we was like, we're gonna start push it an hour back. So all our comedians who think they funny, if you want to sign up for open mic, show up Friday. And every Friday, like I said, it's free. We got hookah specials, we got wing specials. It's $8 parking in the parking lot until 10 p.m. and then it's free. But they do have free street parking for first come, first serve. So with that, it's safe. We got security out there. Y'all be fine. You know, it is over there across the bridge where everything else is going on. We rode through that thing, was like, it's just too much. I'm glad we're.
Didn't I tell you we on the other side?
Right. I said we set off and ducked off on the opposite side of that whole entire area. So y'all show us some love, okay? Because we trying to meet a quota and we need more asses and seats, okay? And spending some money. So if y'all want to do us a favor, the Ladybirds, show your ass if you're not going to the preseason game. And any game, anything on Friday, just show up. Even if you think you're funny, come and try it out, okay? On that note, also, somebody wanted me to advertise his pep rally. That's upcoming. And I'm not going to say why, but I have to also have to meet some quotas on promotion. I was asked to make sure that his stuff has been pushed out there because he might owe us a nice little favor for a certain event. So that being said, right.
Okay. I see where you're going. I see where this is.
So y'all push this out, show up, and I need y'all to go to this event and say, Ladybirds of AFN, Atlanta Falcons Nation, Blackberry and them said we came here to support because they told us to. Okay. That way.
Because we're gonna be there.
We gonna be there, and we want him to be at the Red and Black event. That's what we want. So
make sure you say our names. Say our names. Don't forget.
Blackberry, Lindsay, Stina B, Karina, Maggie T. Big
Lady
the Ladybirds of AFN. And bring it to the pits. All of that. We see it. Y'all go to this event though. It's a pep rally. It's for college and professional NFL football. Whoever's repping the team the best, but you already know we're in Atlanta. It's gonna be Atlanta anyway. But I think there's some kind of little belt or something that goes. It's just a whole little thing. It's a whole bunch of performances. It's gonna be fun, and you get your tickets on Ticketmaster. Go ahead and grab your tickets ASAP so you won't miss it. All right. On that note, we're finna get up out of here. Thank you, fans. Thank you, everybody that joined us. Thank you, Blackberry, Will, everybody that showed up today. We do, like I said, got the Red and Black event September 19th. Mark it on your calendar, and I will be dropping the Eventbrite link tonight. Okay, so y'all can go ahead and start getting y'all tickets. Okay, we're going to have some special people in the house. You don't want to miss it. Working on it. All right. Good night, people, and we out.
Good night, dudes.
Holla.
Holla at you. Peace, love.